into the armbar from guard. We call this the 3-point armbar, or the X armbar, okay? And we'll explain what that means. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here in the guard, okay? Now, from a sport perspective, we're imagining that Blake has posture. So what has to happen is I have to get him broken down. Because when we did the armbar from guard from the choke position, his intention was different. He wants to hurt me, okay? Here he wants to open my legs and pass the guard. And I don't want him to do that. So I've got a good grip with my feet. I'm gonna be finding a grip. What I want to be doing is I'm gonna be pulling with my legs, okay? And as I pull with my legs, one hand is gonna come underneath, so I have a wrist grip, one hand's gonna come underneath, and as I pull, I'm gonna pull this hand to my shoulder, and I'm gonna cup the back of his tricep right to here, okay? I'm gonna take my free hand right to here, and I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna grab the side of some material. And you'll notice my hands are X'd. That's why we call this the X armbar, or 3 points, because it goes 1, 2, 3, okay? So from here, I got my grip. I pull with my legs and my arm. Here, cut the angle. Get as deep as I can and get some material. Pull the elbow down, because I gotta keep him down and keep that posture good. Foot slides to the hip. I'm gonna bump, slide and bite. Push the face, come over the top. Bite down really hard, almost like you're hanging upside down on a monkey bar. Hands slide down, elbow is on the hip, little bump. Okay, and as you get good at this, get the other side. Boom. What I don't want to do is pull him way over here, because now I got to get back for the armbar. So I just go right here, elbow to the sternum, chop, and pull, foot to the hip, bump, slide and bite, push the face, right to there for the armbar. 3-point armbar. Okay, and what we want to do is get good at this. It takes a lot of work. Now, a little variation that you can do. Same stuff. Grip here. Instead of coming here, I'm going to cup the back of the neck. Foot to the hip. Slide and bite. Push the face. And come over the top. I really like this version because it's really good for no-gi. Here, boom. Cup the head and keep it tight. Foot to the hip. Wiggle back. Slide and bite. Up right to there for the armbar. Okay? So that is our basic 3-point armbar. Now, let me give you an armbar drill, which I think is super important. Here, he's gonna grab my gi. Just like that. His elbows are gonna be a little soft. They're bent. My hands are on my head. Okay? I'm gonna hang tight. I'm gonna come up nice and tight, foot to the hip. I'm gonna bump, slide and bite, armbar. Come back. His arms are just hanging. He's kind of leaning on me. Here, foot to the hip, pinch, bump, slide and bite. I'm hanging and back. And as you get good at this, you just practice with your legs. Just like this. This is just a great drill. Okay? And you get really strong abs here. Get good at those bites, just like that. So this is just a good leg drill for the arms. Let's do a speed version. So now what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna grab his sleeves. He's gonna grab the top of my gi, and I'm gonna hold the sleeves. I'm gonna get right here, I'm gonna slide and bite, boom, right to here. I get my first one. Now what's gonna happen is the leg that's on the back of the neck is gonna come off, and I'm gonna chop really hard. And I'm gonna push off of this inner thigh. And I'm gonna come to the other side. Just like that. I'm just holding his sleeves to my chest. This leg comes off and chops as I push off of this one. Here, boom, and I come back into it. And I bump and get my hips up. Here, pop, pop. Okay? That is a fun little speed drill to do for the armbar from guard.